For the final time this season, we are here to beat the pole lap, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the last round of season 2022, and it's the world champion Max Verstappen who's on pole yet again. So let's get into it and let's try it and beat his pole lap. A 1 minute 23.824 is going to be the benchmark. I'll leave all the lap times on the screen right now as we get underway for the installation lap. Now, before we jump into it, I want to mention really quickly, yes, it's not nighttime, it's daytime. Reason being, this mod isn't optimized for nighttime running, so I've got it as dark as I can push it without having major FPS issues. So bear with me. I would do it on the F1 game, but you can do much quicker laps than what the pole lap was in the F1 game, like always. So we're running a Assetto Corsa, as the lap times are harder to achieve and much more realistic. So ramble aside, if you're going to enjoy today's episode, leave a like and subscribe. This is the finale, but I'll be bringing the series back, of course, for next season, so do get subscribed for when that does drop in a few months' time. But yeah, let's get into it and let's see if we can beat Verstappen's lap time. I'll leave a link down below to the car and also the circuit if you guys want to go check them out in the Discord servers. But yeah, let's get to work and let's see if we can set a decent banker around Abu Dhabi. So tyre temp just about arriving at the right time, and we're going to kick things off with some mid-engine mode just to get our feet wet. So there we go, across the start finish, turn 1, 4th gear, easy on the power, flat out through turn 2, bit of a bump through there, flat out through 3, and that is already sector 1. Now to turn 5, does it on the exit using all the runoff curb there. As we now open the DRS for the first time, running down towards a heavy braking zone. Now spot the 100-meter board and rotate the car to the left. Sacrifice the first one to open the right and really make sure you get a decent run and traction out of the chicane onto the second DRS zone. And now we approach the new turn 11, I believe. Where to brake, not really too sure. We're going to go for the 100. You can take a lot of different lines through this corner. Get the power down as early as you dare. Use all the runoff curb as we now head into the triple rights and approach the hotel section. We're going to dip the 3rd gear for this one as we go underneath the hotel. Steady through here. Car feels very heavy on fuel as we are running a default setup. Flat out through the bottom corner, and then easy for the final one on the brakes. Try to keep it within track limits, and now across the line, and it's going to be a 1:27.9. So that is quite a distance, to be fair. So we've got work to do. So attempt number 2 then. Let's see what we can do. We'll run a bit more engine mode as well, and hopefully a bit of a better job. So here we go. Out of final corner. Let's see if we can get a decent lap on the board. Quite a lot less fuel this time. Turn 1, locking the rears there, not ideal. We'll move the brake bar slightly back towards the front, trying to find what works best. Already 4/10 up in sector 1 alone. Spot the braking for the hairpin. I've got to try and find a way to stop that drifting. I can't really late brake that much. Anyway, 6/10 up, DRS open. Got fuel for a couple of laps, so we'll do a few runs here. Spot the braking now into the chicane. You can definitely push this a bit, especially now the car's a bit larger on fuel. Decent traction. 1.2 seconds up now. And hopefully this setup now will make a big difference in the final sector. I've got a bit more front wing on as well. Go power down nice and early this time. Let's try and nail this. Bit of a drift again, but we make it work. Holding it at 4th gear this time. Patience, patience. 2 seconds up. Flat out through there. Another final corner, bit of a drift again. Up to the line we go. And it's going to be 2.2 second improvement 25.6. So we're about just under 2 seconds away, 1.8 seconds away. That looks a bit distant to be fair, I'm not too sure. We'll keep trying though. Ouch. Only a 10th up. This is going to be a struggle, this one. I'm not too confident. The car doesn't feel too great. Not sure what to do on setup either. Right, let's give it everything now. We're going to see what the best is we can do. Running pretty damn low fuel now. So this is it. Let's see. Gone back to the lower front wing as well. I've also pushed the brake bias quite a lot towards the front to have a bit more stability on the braking. Up in the first sector. Nice and tidy through the hairpin there, that was nice and smooth. 2.5 tenths up. This is pretty much all we've got now, so whatever this lap is will give us an idea of what our true pace really is. Spot the braking here. Nicely done through there. A bit more time gained, nearly 4 tenths up. And now this final sector, let's see if we can cope with a bit less front wing. Nicely done. A bit more time found through there. This is where I feel like there's a lot of time in this slow section, if I could just be a bit braver. Half a second up. Final corner. There we go, that was better. Up to the line. 7 tenths up. 24.9. Well then, I think I don't quite have the pace to beat it, but let's see if we can try and get at least within a second. The next lap you'll see though will be the best one, so let's get into it. Oh damn it, I was 2 tenths up. This is getting frustrating now. Now I've just found something and I've double checked. I thought the softest compound was a C4 tyre. Turns out this weekend the softest is a C5. So that might just give us a chance of beating this lap time now. Oh. I'm done. I'm taking that. It's very hard to get a perfect lap. I think there's like another 10th in it, but that's the best I could do. So 24.6, I got within a second. I'm done. I'm very happy with that. That would give me, I think, P7 on the real life grid. So yeah, there's a lot, guys. We fell in the finale, but generally it's been a good season, and we have hit the majority of the circuits, which I'm pretty happy about. So now I forgot to mention the setup real quick. So as you can see, we have the C5 tyres with customized pressures, 3 litres of fuel, just enough for an out lap and a push lap. Electronics were in the quali mode and motor. Wings on 9.4, and then alignment was default along with 61 brake bias, default suspension, and everything else baseline. So yeah guys, there you go, that is the setup. Hopefully guys enjoyed the episode and the series. If you like, if you did, subscribe for more, as I'm going to be bringing the series back and forth next year on next year's cars, so do be subscribed and ready for that when the series does drop. Links down below to the mods as always, and yeah guys, a massive thank you for the support on the series throughout the entire season. But yeah, cheers for watching, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Until then, take care, and it's goodbye from me.